Hello and welcome back to the second part of my Let's Play of EOS. Like I already told you, now I'm playing on the European server Odin. This is the other Heejun. And just to show you, I claimed my Guardian's Founder apparel pack. So we can unpack it together. And here, well, here's the gold tiger. I can't ride it right now, but soon. No, thank you. Like I said, you get also this token which classifies you as a founder. You've earned the title founder. If you go into your character screen, I think I totally forgot to talk about this. There you can find your founder's title and equip it. Again, to the satiety, hard word, and energy meter, there you can basically see the current stats of it, a bit better than down here. And basically this is your normal inventory, so here you can have all your armor pieces. And on the avatar info tab, this is where all your cosmetic stuff comes into play, like the dreaded warder set. Yes, I want to claim it, and this is how it looks like. Each class has its own outfit like that, and later on I will change, like maybe in the third or fourth part of this Let's Play, to my actual main Guardian, where I found some actually nice stuff. A school uniform, which basically everyone bugged me to sell to them, who has actually some extra stats on them. The starting vanity items don't have any extra stats on them, but the stuff you get from magic lamps actually does. So this item, if you use it, right now I don't have any souls, and if you use it,
unlocked a new achievement.
It gives you like 100, or it gives you 100. Here we have an extra bag, thanks. 10 more slots will become useful. Here we have Addon's Blessing, like I said, 4% defense. Let's use this one. And Njord's Blessing gives you 4% to attack. And here we have our pack rat for 30 days. I won't use it, well, why not? 30 days is long. I don't think I will continue with this character, since there will be a server-wide wipe after the beta.
You got a pet.
And this is how it looks. It's actually quite cute. More like a flying rabbit, but I really like that. It's really cute and cuddly and stuff. And let's see, let's get the white anteater. Chungus.
You got a pet.
And this is the actual looter type pet that you can get. He looks a little bit droopy. Let's see if we can get a better look at him. Yeah. It's kind of cute in his own way, but also like he looks a bit dumb. So yeah, this item would actually extend the duration of any of those pets for, let's accept this time.
Soul purified.
This one is a remote storage, like it says. You can get to your stored items in the field, which is kind of nice. And there's the so-called gold bullion reward.
Soul purified.
which translates to 1 gold piece, which we will sell right now.
Take care of your weapon. Your life depends on it.
Okay. You don't have any. What do you want? And now let's continue. Let's get our llama mount. Our llama rental.
Do you need something?
Borrow a llama. Ooh. It's the peach one, I think. And get to Mnemos. If you're mounted, the chances of getting dismounted or pulling aggro are somewhat diminished. It always depends what kind of mount you have. I got one mount, I think it was for an achievement. It was called a superior llama, which was really nice. And it was faster than a normal llama and had all this kind of really nice harness and armor all around it, and looked kind of like it had zebra stripes, so it was kind of funny. Unfortunately for this one I couldn't extend the rental time, which was really a shame. It looked just freaking awesome.
This was once the
Again, let's skip those videos. I don't want to spoil too much, and you're probably going to be, if you want to try out different classes, run through this area a lot. I think this is my 8th or 9th run through the starting area to just try everything, to get like not just each of every class, but each kind of skill tree, and try the differences, so to get them first to level 10 and then to see the differences and see which kind I might enjoy playing. And on Frick, I think I got a Bard and a Huntress, so those are the two like that I got on that server, a Guardian, a Warrior, and a Rogue. I couldn't, like I said, create any more of those. And this little guy will basically go around. If someone would actually drop something, which shouldn't be, shouldn't take long. I know that I think the next area is full of another Beastman tribe, for a lack of a better term, and there he will actually have a lot to do, since they drop crafting materials like crazy. I need another barrel. Come on. And even though there will be a server wipe, you don't have to be like afraid. If you spend money on a founder's pack, no matter which kind, it won't be for naught. Like, oh, I redeemed it already, I claimed it already, and what, am I now supposed to pay another, I don't know what the course is, like 20 to 50 bucks depending on the pack. No, it will all be reset, so you don't have to worry, and you can buy as many as you like. I had one guy actually ask me that question because he bought one pack, and since the only way you can get a magic lamp in game is to give, I think it's in this town later on, you can find a guy that's called the Magic Egg Merchant,
Be careful now.
and he sells magic lamps for about 80-85 eggs per lamp. Sorry. Or, like I said, you buy the starter pack, which has those lamps in them, and he already like bought the founder's pack or something like that, and he wasn't sure that he could get the starter pack with those lamps, which is totally possible. Like, I heard from some people that basically they bought like wrong? Oh, I killed my my shaman. Let's wait a second until he pops back up, or we look for another guy. I forgot about this. You can buy as many starter packages as you like. Like there are people who bought like the founders apparel pack and the companion pack, and they starter pack for like 2 characters. Like they knew they were going to play like archer and guardian or stuff like that, and they wanted both of them to have full equipment, so they basically went out and bought it. If it's worth the money to you, go for it. Usually I don't like to spend money in free-to-play games, but for this I was really looking forward to it. People told me that the game is actually fun, and after playing a couple of hours and having had the invitation anyway, I spend a few bucks to equip my my character properly. So the mayor of this town wants us to kill the goblin chieftain. I think this is actually one of the first guys who actually drops anything, and it usually is some kind of crafting kit. Let's see if we can pull this one on our own without the other guy. It's not like we have to have like any sort of be afraid of that guy. He's a pushover, as well as this guy. And his the last time I was here, his respawn rate was really funny. Like his corpse wasn't even cold, and the next one was there, so it piled up pretty quick. Like I said. So I thought I remember that this part was actually a bit longer, but it seems that we might have soon full access to the town, to the merchants and everything in it, so we'll probably get to the next camp after settling all our businesses here. So talk to Duet.
Watch out.
Here. And this is where we change instances and the town is freed.
Work point selected.
So let's see. Let's put this up there. Always annoys me. Now this is basically the town that you will, when you come to Mnemos, this is how it always looks, the normal state of the town.
Can I help you with something?
And you will find all kinds of shops, trainers, different kinds, not just like, let's say merchants, to make a difference between those NPC shops for resources and stuff, and actually the guys that stand down here, I'll show you in a second. There's one guy for a lottery. Oh yeah, he gives you a quest that when completed you can choose one of those 4. Let's see. There's my little doofus. Like you have, okay, general merchant, but here's like the magic egg merchant. You can talk with him for a bit. There you see you can get the blessings. The safeguard is for jewel crafting. Anyone who played Diablo knows how this works. Later on, like I said, there are some dungeons that you actually need those tickets, but for the purposes of this playthrough, we won't need them. And here you have those magic lamps, and they're quite expensive, I think, in my opinion. Since we still got like just 20. And it was, with some of my characters, I'm like level 15 and I got like 90, so I can just barely afford one lamp if I didn't buy the starter pack. A new belt. Here's the riding permit, so I can show you the tiger.
Obtained.
This, let's get those rid of those. One little bug that I found that really annoys me is sometimes when you get extra blessings or extra eggs, it mostly always happens with those kinds of items that you use once an hour or once a day. Some of them, those buffs have like 24-hour cooldown, and it's really annoying when you get them from a magic lamp or something different, and they basically make another stack. And sometimes you can basically just pull it over and combine them, but mostly it doesn't work. So you get like a couple of stacks. I think the most I had like 3 or 4 stacks of each of those. So I put them basically in storage because it just cluttered the inventory, and the sort button doesn't help at all. So this is one little pet peeve of mine that I have with the game. Let's see, I forgot the quest up there, but I can show you. Let's take this out and the mount here. Yes, I want my tiger because it looks fucking epic. Yeah. Like I said, I have one warrior, and it's just awesome when you do the jump attack from the back of the tiger. It always makes me laugh. It's just hilarious. You can feel like He-Man on that thing. So let's see. So I've shown you those special kinds of merchants. Here's the lottery guy. There's also some kind of an achievement when you hit the jackpot. Here we have the alchemist and the soul expert, the resource collector, and the jeweler. And as far as I know, I might be again off, but those are like the 4 things that I actually found. And the chef, close to the point where we started a minute ago, where we got the quest. And the thing that bugs me is when you look at your come on, close, it's the wrong one, skills, profession, that and maybe I'm just spoiled, like I said, 4 years Final 14, that you can basically do everything, and like 1 year of Secret World and stuff like that, where you can do anything. Even Age of Conan like lets you pick 3 professions, and here they have some kind of restriction which annoys me, which means you can have 3 of those, but you can't, for example, take the resource collector and the jeweler, because the resource collector is a profession and the jeweler is a profession. And I haven't tried alchemist, but I would bet that it's also a profession. So and you would think that you could basically mix and match, like, okay, I want to craft jewels, so I'm going to need raw materials. I will need to collect ore. Like, again, I'm sorry to rant and harp on about it, but if I'm going to level my armorer or the black or goldsmith and final, I'm going to level my miner as well. The same for if I want to be a weaver, I will go for botanist. If I want to be culinarian, I will level my fisherman or fishing skills parallel to the crafter. And here, as far as I tried those different kinds of combination, you can do it. And every time, like, if you level something up and you want to change it, you always start at level 0. It's not just that you can't use it as long as you don't have it in your professions tab. It resets everything. And this is something that really annoys me, since I haven't tried changing it yet to see if you basically would have to buy all your recipes again, or if it's just okay, we take all your experience points away and you have to grind again, but at least you can keep those recipes that you unlocked. But no, apparently you can't do this. Or like I said, maybe I'm just stupid, I haven't found it. But there's one thing that basically every time annoys me here, that you can't properly mix and match, so that you have two professions that actually complement each other and you can level both of them. Like, for example, also in Age of Conan, Final Fantasy, or in the case of Secret World, where you basically don't need a profession and you can craft everything always. But let's take resource collection. Learn.
Unlocked a new achievement.
Because at least with this one you can actually sell all the stuff that you get.
Perhaps you could help me, young one.
This guy will always give you, like, if you have a profession, this a quest pertaining to it. Okay, I can repeat it. Repeat during collecting, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, this one took like forever, because you go in the wild and oh, you have a note for copper ore, and it says you collected copper ore, you collected wilted bear leeks, and it still didn't count. I started this with level 7 with my other with my archer, and I finished it with level 15. This shouldn't be so hard. Like, if it's a starting quest, and especially it shows you like the areas in those next few areas where you can get this stuff, because soon after you out level them and get better shit. So you're basically forced to stay around there, and like the best part, if you don't want to be a collector anymore, you basically can go back to low level areas and do it all over again. But yeah, enough of my ranting. This is the nice guy who will give us a llama, and I'm still torn. Every time I'm torn about which one I should take. But I think I'll go with the gray one. I kinda like. So I still prefer my tiger.
Can I help you?
This is also a little pet peeve of mine, that it always tells you you're too low level, but it doesn't tell you at what level you could actually do it. So right now I still don't know when I can use it. But it's good that we're here, because here, this house, this is the storage, like storehouse manager, and you have your normal user personal storage. You can expand it by paying 100 silver, and I think you need a special kind of bag, because I tried to use one of my older bags, even some that were those minor bags, they were unbound and it wouldn't take it, so I haven't figured that one out. And you have the user account storage, where you can store stuff between all your characters, which I usually use for crafting materials. Let's close this. Come on, llama. Here's the warp assistant for the town. If you want to warp to a different area, you basically have to talk to him first, and then he will port you for, I think, at least for the areas that I unlocked, 1 silver. Then here you have, if I could find the poor woman, No, it's the wrong one.
You're good.
Sire, I think it's her name. The item broker, and this is where you get to the marketplace and, well, or the auction house. Purchase sell tab, pretty self-explanatory. You will have to pay a fee while listing stuff, and you will have to pay a fee if you actually sold the stuff, which is basically the game designer's way of taking money out of the economy, so you don't amass too much money too quickly. Like everything is, or most of the stuff is sorted through for the different classes. It's funny that the warlock is already in here, but you can't actually play him. Let's see if we can find something nice, a nice weapon for the guardian. They're all too high level. Armor, guardian, search. Like, okay. 20 silver, no freaking way. It's all a bit, not all as expensive, but I will find better stuff on the way. And we got something for an achievement. Let's see. EOS team. Oh, we got the relaxation ring. Get the item. And to analyze appraisal. Here you have it. And this is the guild manager. If you want to open a guild, this is your gal to talk to. And yeah, I think we did everything here. Let's hand this stuff in, and we can move on. So, oh yeah, that was, oh god damn it.
Pleased to meet you.
When this happens, I'm so happy to basically be able to use F or some other key to find the guy I'm actually supposed to talk to, because everyone likes to basically park their asses on them. I don't know better right now, but still, I don't give a fuck. Here we see the shaman we previously caught, and the guys wanted us to make a truth serum, so that he tells us everything. So yeah,
Can I help you with
we
something?
did that. Complete. And a salty rumor. I think, yeah, Strass was the chef. So if I wanted to, I could actually, which it wouldn't be such a bad idea as I think about it, since you're basically always eating to keep that thing here up and be buffed up. But since I already did one of those, I don't really need it. And this nice man, I think it is. Come on, fuck off. No.
Kids these days just have
Yeah,
no
kids these
respect.
days. A skill with soul is the quest that you will get. He wants you to basically, yeah. He talks about the purified souls, or the souls that you already purified, and those charges that you have, that you can equip one of these. Let's see. Piercing, death. Let's take first the attack one. And he wants to basically see how you use it, and this is where you get your little wings. Yes, I completed the quest. Thank you. Like you see, for the warrior, you get those flames around his hands. It differs from class to class. Apparently, the archer always has them on their arms as well. And with that out of the way, we enter Mnemos forest. Let's take this quest. Drink from the heart. was supposed to be a gathering node. I think one of those nodes I never found. Like, it showed me the node was somewhere here. And maybe I'm just blind or dumb. Like I said, could very well be. But usually if you have like one of those quests open, you will see those nodes, not just here on the mini map, but you will see them. And for me to basically run around a rock, collected resources for the first time, and still, like I said, I got, what did I get? I collected crumbled jasmine flower and wilted bear leeks. But did I get one of those? No, I didn't. This just infuriates me because I don't know what's wrong. I just don't. Now, if you're wondering, those loudspeaker stuff is also a convenience item that you have to buy or get from magic lamps, which allows you to basically shout across the server. And those are the beastmen that I was talking about. Those guys will basically constantly drop shit. It's maybe a good way for people who don't want to actually invest into the game to get some money, since they drop those crafting kits, and either you sell them on the auction house or you sell them to a vendor. You get 1 silver for them. So yeah, it would be a bit grindy, but it's, if you don't intend to craft or stuff like that, it's actually a somewhat decent way to get some money. I checked the last time that we played. You're able, basically, depending on how many extra mobs you kill during your time in Brea, about 40 silver.
So eager to go on?
This is how much you will be able to get. Most of this is basically through quests, because most of them give you like 1 silver, and through selling old gear. And like I said, you're going to kill a lot of those guys for the next few quests, and they drop those what was it? Traveler's necklace crafting kit. There's also one for a ring. I don't remember. Equilibrium ring. Come on, gather. And the XP you get from gathering actually goes to your overall XP pool, as far as I can tell. So every time you gather, you get some extra XP for it. Report to Ise and talk to Gun. So we killed apparently enough frogmen, and we can continue. Like I said, those areas are really small. You see on the mini-map, like, this is one gate, this is the other one. And you'll never stay long in one particular area, so you won't get too bored by them. Oh, how I wish I had a jump attack with her. It's just awesome. It's just glorious. I always hear like metal music when this happens with the warrior. What was it? Come on. Yeah. Instead of jumping with the mounts. Oh, can you? Yeah, you can jump when you move, but if you don't jump, you just stand still. Most of the mounts have some different kind of animation, which is a nice touch. And here we have our next gate. I'm really wondering if they couldn't just put group those together, but yeah. And here we are at the next camp. Let's
Pleased to meet you.
hand those quests in and get our new ones. Okay.
I will
I
create a
think this guy
sumptuous
wanted
dish for you.
some frog eggs to cook.
If you want to live, just go home.
Okay. Let's see. Let's continue like for the next like 10 minutes. We'll collect everything that those guys want, at least in this turn. And then we'll call it a day and continue in our next episode. Because I don't think this will actually take long. This guy. What's actually really awesome if you play as a rogue, they also have like this. Oh, come on, dipshit! This great ability that they can basically teleport to their enemy, like a dash or something. That's really cool. Yeah, you can have those. I don't give a fuck. I want. Oh, come on. So let's see. 3 Angus and kill Mist Elemental. Oh, this guy's pretty close here too. So I'm pretty surprised that I actually enjoy this game so much, since I like MMOs. I don't like Korean grinders. With everything else like job and school and other projects, I just don't see the appeal to basically grind away hours with like to increment my stats by 0.1% or stuff like that. It's just ridiculous to me. But like everyone who likes this kind of stuff, I can somehow see the appeal. For me, this is like already like not a grind, because it sounds negative, but it's a good form of abnegation. It's the same thing like if you just put on a normal RPG after a long day's work and you just want to basically relax and not think about stuff, and this is what I found with this game, that it really like it's therapeutic in some way. I couldn't basically do these this run for like the 9th time to go through the same areas over and over and over again. But like I said, I don't mind. I feel relaxed, and this doesn't happen often with those types of games. So I'm pretty surprised myself that I enjoyed it so much. On a different note, I was planning to do maybe parallel to EOS, or soon after the beta has finished, to do a let's play of the Resident Evil remaster, since right now I'm doing a paper on the environmental design in those kinds of survival horror games, because I'm a big survival horror fan.
If you want to live, just
And
go
I'll
home.
have to do this for my diploma.
I will create a
And
sumptuous dish for
if you want to basically hear me ramble on about shit I read about, like the production process, not just from Resident Evil but also Silent Hill and Fatal Frame. Unfortunately, I will try to get the other games working with emulation and stuff like that, but for now, let's say I don't want to make any promises, and I'm going to stick with shit I know that is going to work and work well, especially through Steam. So yeah, if you would like to see that, me explaining a bit of stuff about game design, level design and stuff like that, put it in the comments. I'd like to read it. If you have any other suggestion for stuff that I can do after this beta concludes, be my guest. And for this would be it for this episode. Let's maybe make a new one with our nice garment. I heard that you could... No. Oh yeah, you can. Haha. That's actually nice. I can't make it bigger, but... Let's maybe look for a better place to make a cap, nice screen cap. And with that, here we have our new icon for the thumbnail for this episode. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.